Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Kalado Wi-Fi enabled air purifier. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So here we have the manual. It uses the Ozio app. It's O-S-A-I-O. Here's product structure. So we have the base button, the base, ambient light, composite filter, touch button, display screen, and main body. Here's the display. It has PM 2.5 detection. So that's 2.5 micron particles, Wi-Fi connection, air quality index, fan speed, and remaining filter life. So this shows your air quality level. So to turn it on, you press the power button. It has 5 fan speed adjustments. You press the button to change the speed. It has auto mode. So this will automatically adjust the fan speed to the air quality. Has sleep mode. This will turn off the screen and run it at its low setting. Has a timer mode. You can set it for 1 to 12 hours. Has an adjustable light. Has 3 different brightness levels. Has a filter change reminder. Let's finish unboxing this. Here's the power adapter. So I'm actually going to lower this to the ground and pull this back up on the table. So here we have the air cleaner. Turn it upside down. I'll remove this packing tape. So this is upside down right now. We have 4 rubber feet. I might as well just open this before pulling all the plastic off. So take the top off. So this rotates. To take that off, there's a sensor on the side so we can see when that's off. And here we have the 2 filters. So this looks like a carbon style filter here, and this is the HEPA filter. It has installation direction, so the carbon is going to go in. So I'll get my knife here so I can cut this plastic. I want to be careful not to cut into the filter. So it does have this foam around the edges, so it seals nice. I'll put the top back on. I'll make sure that sensor is lined up, and I'll lock it. And I can flip it over, pull the plastic off. On the back we have the power. We have vents on the sides, display on the front. So here are the instructions telling us to turn it over and take the plastic off the filters. I'll get this plugged in. Made a little chime sound. Get in a little closer here. So these are our controls. We'll press power, so that turned on. So it's ramping up slowly. Hit the fan button. So that was the top speed. So I don't know that you'd want that on your desktop blowing right at you, like say if you're trying to have a conversation, but if that was on the other side of the room, it probably wouldn't bother me too much. Now some people like a fan noise, and I think that would definitely fulfill the need of creating a little bit of a fan noise. So it's not super loud, it'll be relaxing to some people, depending on your tolerance of fan noise. But now this is the lowest mode, and it's kind of blowing at my microphone, so hopefully it's not screwing my audio up, but it's very quiet on this mode. So we have that auto button, the fan, the sleep mode, the timer mode, the light, and the filter reminder. So let's try the light next. I'll turn the light off. There is a little bit of ambient light behind me. Let me make sure I get the right button. So I'll hit that bottom button. So this is the light coming in from the bottom. So it has a couple different settings. So that's the brightest. We hit it again, it goes off. So that's nice. Next I'll try the sleep mode. So I'll turn the fan up. Then I'll turn sleep mode on. Okay, so now sleep mode is on, and there is one tiny little light here. So there was one little tiny light here that was on, and it's turned off, so this thing is completely dark. So I bought an air cleaner once that had a blue light on it. You could not turn it off. I ended up taking the thing apart and cutting the bulb out. I like that this thing can go completely dark, because a lot of people are going to use air cleaners in their bedrooms, and a lot of people don't like lights all over the place. So that's a very nice feature. So I don't know if I mentioned that the air does come in the sides and goes out the top on this. So you do want to keep the sides clear. It doesn't do anything on the front and back, but the air comes out the top, so it has nice circulation there. So I'm going to turn the night mode off. So let's take a look at the display on the front here. So here we have the PM 2.5 detection. So it's lighting up when it gets those small particles in there. We have the Wi-Fi indicator. Here's the air quality index. So on our chart in the manual, it says 0 to 12 is excellent. So we have excellent air quality here. And then we have the fan speed and the filter life. So if I hit the fan speed, you'll see that will go up and show us the fan speed. Okay, so let's get this connected up to the app. So I have my iPhone here. I'm in the App Store. I search for the Ozio app. I'll hit the cloud to download it. Now, if you haven't downloaded it before, it'll just say get. I'll open it up. It says it wants to track my activities. I'll say don't track right now. I'll agree to the terms. I'll hit start to use. It says join Ozio, so you can sign up or sign in. I've already signed up, but if you haven't yet, just hit sign up and follow the prompts. So I'll enter my sign in information here. Wants to use my location. I'll say allow while using the app. Would like to send notifications. I'll allow that. So it says welcome back. It says add device. So what I'm going to do is I will turn on the air cleaner, and then I'll hold down the light button until it chimes. So it made a chime sound. So now it's ready to pair. I'll hit add device. It says it would like to use Bluetooth. I'll say okay. And it says device found. Kalado air purifier. I'll say this one. It says failed to get Wi-Fi name. I'll say enter name. Now I'll enter in my Wi-Fi credentials here. I'll hit next. It says pairing. Please wait. It says connected successfully. It says name your device. I'll call this air cleaner. And here it is. So now I can tap this switch on the right to turn it off and on. So you can see it's turning off and on. And then I can tap on the air cleaner itself. And we go to this page here. And if we click on the pencil in the upper right, we can change the name. We can do device sharing, information, firmware, community, contact us. And then we have third-party control at the bottom. We have Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant. So if we go back to the previous screen, we can hit the bottom left where it says switch, and we can turn it on or off. And then we have mode, and here we have manual, auto, or sleep, so we can change that here. So if you have this on the other side of the room, you want to turn it into sleep mode, you can do that from your phone. Next we have speed, so we can change the level of speed here. So here I'll turn it all the way up. And I'll turn it back down. Then the last one, we have setting. So we can reset the filter. We can change the countdown timer. We have 1 through 12 hours. So that'd be your sleep timer. And then we can turn the lamp on or off. So I don't have that in frame here. So here we can change that lamp. So this can also be hooked into your assistant. So I'm going to switch over to the Alexa app. So in this app, I'll hit the bottom right where it says more. And then I'll go to skills and games. I'll tap that. I'll tap the magnifying glass in the upper right, and I'll type OSAIO. I'll hit search. We have the OSAIO skill. I'll tap on it. I'll tap enable to use. Now it needs to link up the account, so I'll enter my username and password here. I'll hit link now. I'll hit authorize. And it says the account has been linked. Now I'll hit close. So now I can say, turn off air cleaner. Turn on air cleaner. So I blanked out the name of my personal assistant there so I don't trigger devices of people watching this. But that's a very convenient way to turn this on or off. So especially like if this was on a higher mode that's a little louder, if you want to quickly turn this off, you can just use your personal assistant and turn it off very quickly. So it's a handy feature to have that built in so you don't have to hook this up to a separate smart plug or separate device to turn on and off your air cleaner. So you might have this in a room on full blast, but you may want to turn it down when you go in the room, or maybe if you get a phone call or something, you can just use your personal assistant to turn this down with your voice instead of having to come over here and press the buttons. It's a really fast way to operate this. So that's the Kalado air purifier. I really like the form factor of this, and then I also like the functionality. It's super easy to use, has the display so it gives you feedback, has that sleep mode so you can turn all this fancy stuff off if you just want it to be dark while you're sleeping. I like that on the low mode you can't even hear it, but it does have the high mode too. So depending on the pollution level in your room, you can turn it up or down. So if you're looking for a full-featured air cleaner in a relatively compact size, I think this is a great option. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.